Local airports are ready to receive and dispatch aircrafts as soon as the government lifts the cessation of movement and curfew measures. Transport CS James Macharia, while on an inspection tour of the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport, expressed satisfaction over measures put in place, including social distancing measures instituted by the airport authority. Macharia with the details.
Airports are ready for business going forward.
A declaration that has raised expectations on resumption of domestic flights once cessation of movement into and out of Nairobi is lifted. Speaking during a tour of JKIA, the Transport CS expressed satisfaction with measures put in place in line with the COVID-19 protocol for airports.
It's not just Jomo Kenyatta Airport. We are talking about Moi International, Kisumu, you saw already the inspection has been done. Moi Eldoret. So we are doing all these things to make sure that the entire aviation sector, is ready.
Measures put in place include social distancing markings and sanitization areas.
We have installed more than 300 sanitization stations, and we continue to add more sanitization stations across the terminal buildings. The use of protective gear will be strongly enforced. So putting on face masks, use of gloves for our airport workers will also be strongly enforced.
We cannot talk about opening the airspace without discussing Nairobi as a hub. And so our objective is to come and see activity, people flying in at night and flying in the morning. This is what will give us a lot of joy.
Aircraft operators will be expected to ensure certification and airworthiness, confirm partner airports, transport and catering companies are compliant, occupancy limits in boarding areas, and congregation on board, which includes limiting movement in the cabin. Also, passengers will be required to fill a pre-arrival risk assessment questionnaire, limit hand luggage, while robust testing for COVID-19 within a short time frame is expected to be available.
We are working hand in hand with the Ministry of Health. The Port Health is located at every entry point of our country. The airports, the seaports, and even the border points within the region to make sure that these protocols are aligned with the expected international health standards.
Other recommendations listed include schedules for when operations resume, implementation of biometrics and reducing touch points for passengers, greater use of biometric e-gates and boarding card reading gates, ensuring that food handling and preparation suppliers implement guidelines for food safety, frequent cleaning of high-frequency touchpoint areas, and feeding into contact tracing apps. Macharia, Citizen TV.